What's up? How's my favorite sixth graders doing? Here we go. We are on extension or chapter 1.6 extension. So I know that's confusing, but this is a little small, so I'm going to try to make this a little bigger. We are subtracting mixed numbers. There we go. So sorry if you can't see that, but you can look on the book pages if you can't. It says 4 3/4 minus 2 3/10. So how do I do that? Let's see. So we're going to write the difference using improper fractions first. And how do I get to an improper fraction? I got to multiply 4 times 4, which is 16, and then add the 3, which is 19. So this becomes 19 over 4. Then I got to multiply 2 times 10, which is 20. Add the 3, I get 23 over 10. So that's how they got to this. 4 3/4 is 19 over 4. And 2 3/10 is 23 over 10. And now I still can't subtract, but we're going to do two methods here. Method number one, use the product of the denominators as the common denominator. So there's going to be a lot of stuff on here, so you might have to pause and figure out what's going on. So the product of the denominators would mean I multiply them together. 4 times 10 would be 40. Okay, so if I do it to the bottom, that means I have to do it to the top. And so that's what you see here, 4 times 10. So since I'm multiplying 4 times 10, I also have to multiply 19 times 10. Because I did it to the bottom, I have to do it to the top. Okay, and now if I wanted 10 times 4, so since I'm multiplying 10 times 4, I also have to multiply 23 times 4. So if I do it to the bottom, I do it to the top. So I'm rewriting them with the denominator of 40, which is multiplication here. So now it's where here is where it gets tricky. Well, they just did this is not the, I don't want to say easier way, but straight up multiplication. So you end up with 190 over 40 minus 92 over 40. So 23 times 4 is 92. So that's how they got to this point. So it's nice to have these written down. If you look in my notes, you can see it. So then we're going to subtract the numerators. Now that we have the denominators the same, you subtract the numerators, which is 190 minus 92 equals 98. Now we have to change it back. So this is where it starts to get even trickier. 98 over 40, well, they reduced it first to 49/20, which they basically just divided them both by 2 because they're both even numbers. Okay, so that became 49 over 20, and then you divide 49 divided by 20, and you end up with 2 with 9 remainder. So it's 2 9/20. Method number 2, and remember, pause the video if you need to. Take a look at all that stuff because it's a lot going on. Use the lowest common denominator. The LCM of 4 and 10 is 20. Remember, lowest common multiple. So if you find the lowest common multiple of 4 and 10, that would be 20. So here we go. We're going to rewrite the fractions using lowest common denominator of 20. And in order to get to 20, I multiply 4 times 5. And since I did it to the bottom number, I also have to do it to the top number. That's why you see 19 times 5 and 4 times 5. Now minus, in order to get this denominator to 20, I have to multiply 10 times 2. Since I'm multiplying the bottom by 2, I'm going to multiply the top by 2. So I multiply, I end up with 95 over 20 minus 46 over 20. I still end up the same number, 49 over 20, and then 2 9/20. So that part is the same as the top one. All right, I'm going to leave this video just like that because it's been long enough, but this would be two different methods on how to solve subtraction of mixed numbers. So lots of steps here. Make sure you get it written down. All right. I'm going to, just wave and say bye, and hopefully the video doesn't get cut off too soon. But hopefully you guys are, doing your thing. Here we go.